Hey guys, we're here with Windows Edge, and today we're going to be giving you guys a game review on the latest to hit the Windows Phone store, and that is Temple Run. Now, while this may not be a new game in and of itself, it is new to the Windows Phone store, and so we wanted to give those of you who hadn't seen it before a look at the game, and also for those of you who have seen it, just to see if anything's different on Windows Phone, and ultimately convince you guys to go pick this up. For those of you not familiar with Temple Run is an endless runner game where essentially you take an idol from a temple, and so now you're running away from gorillas that are chasing you, and you have to swipe and tilt your way to escaping, even though you do not escape. Spoiler alert. And so this is the main menu of the game, which is the exact same as all other platforms. Pretty much off the bat, I'll just go ahead and tell those of you who have played Temple Run before that this is the same experience you've come to know and love, even though it is Temple Run 1 and 2 has not been released yet, but hey, it's a start. And so from the main menu here, you can just jump right in and start playing the game with play. Down here at objectives, these are essentially what you're trying to accomplish by playing the game. As you can see, I've done a couple of these so far. I've done almost all of them on way back when on iOS, but this is what I've done so far today. And so when you accomplish these, a number is added to your multiplier, and essentially as you keep running, your score keeps going up just from staying alive, and as your multiplier goes up, your points per second go up, and so ultimately your score potential is going to increase. And so my multiplier right now is 20, and so once I complete another objective, it's going to be 21, and I'm going to be getting that many more points per second as I play. But I mean, just enough talking about the gist of the game. This is actually not an Xbox title, unfortunately, so there aren't going to be any actual achievements for you, but as I was showing you guys there a second ago, here your stat sheet where you can just see all of the basic statistics of your playing. Here's your store where you're going to use your coins that you earn in-game to buy power-ups, and these are all the ones that you can get. You get them essentially in-game. You jump into them or you run into them, and they'll grant you whatever the feat is that it tells you. And then obviously resurrection, when you die, you can double tap, and you'll come back to life if you die within the next 30 seconds. And then all of these are relatively self-explanatory. And then you use your coins also, you can buy more characters. And these objectives I was telling you about pretty much go for anything. You get them for unlocking more characters, running a certain distance, and more or less just for playing the game. You'll unlock them as you go. And obviously some of the score ones you get just by boosting up your multiplier. So you get some more or less as a way from getting others. And so we're going to jump right in here and show you guys some of the gameplay. As you can see, it really doesn't look any different than it does on other platforms. But in order to jump over chasms, you're just going to swipe up, and that's the gist of jumping. And then once you get to the end of a row, you're going to swipe. And when it comes to getting coins, when you tilt your phone from side to side, it's obviously you're going to tilt, and that's how you're going to grab the coins. And also, later on in the game, the platforms will start only being on certain sides, and so you'll have to jump over those. So I mean, it's a very relatively basic game, and every time since you start from the beginning, it does start off very easy, and then you progress. Obviously, if you want to go underneath a tree, you're going to swipe up. And as you can see up there in the top right, you have your total points, which is what I was telling you about. When your multiplier goes up, your points per second is going to go up. And so when you die here, it's going to give you your score, your distance, your coins, and then obviously your current multiplier. And if you complete any goals, it's going to show you right around in this area. You can get a quick link here to the store. You can buy more coins here. As you can see, it's a little bit off screen here, but obviously when you have different screen sizes, some more rectangular than others, a few of them are going to end up being off of the screen. And so that's just a gist of, I mean, the general gameplay as I was kind of showing you guys here. You have your pause button, which you can either push that, or you can also just push the back button on Windows phones. It's easy, and you can see your next objective. That's just one of the few that I have to do. And then a quick dashboard of all the things going on there. And so over here, that's your coin, your little coin meter. As you gain coins, that's going to fill up, and when it gets up to this bonus coin up here in the top left, it's gonna make like a little ringing sound, and you'll get bonus points based on how many times you've rounded that out. And as you fill it up each time, more and more of a coin is going to appear, and eventually you'll start getting more and more points as you go. And so that's the gist of Temple Run for Windows Phone. So for those of you who had never seen it before, the game is free in the store, and so I'd encourage you to pick it up. And for those of you who have played before, like I was saying, there's not a whole lot that's different. There are a few kinks in this version, but it is the first version to hit the Windows Phone store, so you can't expect perfection. But it's a great game. Encourage you guys to pick it up, and keep an eye out for more coming to you from Windows Edge. Thanks, guys.